Hi everyone, welcome to Tim's Vinyl Confessions. I'm Tim Derling and Sarah's here with me once again. It is time for another edition of our Fleetwood Mac deep dive where we go through the entire Fleetwood Mac catalog.
Yay!
And Sarah's really happy. We're both really excited to do this one. It's all part of The Sound That Haunts You, Beginner's Companion to Fleetwood Mac, where I do go through every Fleetwood Mac album. Actually, it's one of the ones pictured on this back cover here that my buddy Matt Phillips did for me, back cover. And we are entering the 1970s, 1970 to be exact, with the fourth Fleetwood Mac studio album, Kiln House, featuring this very whimsical artwork that Christine McVie did herself.
So I actually really like it.
It looks...
I want to hear what you think it looks like, and then
coloring book?
Oh, no, that isn't what I was going to say.
No?
No. I thought it was like a combination of, like, The Hobbit meets anime.
Okay,
and I say
see
that because, like, the girls' outfits,
yeah,
this one in particular looks very anime to me.
Yeah.
And I see, like,
So
in the
let's do the gatefold
pastoral...
here. Yes, I do see what you mean. Yes, this could be a...
Hobbiton.
It's a very colorful show. There's a clown fishing.
Well, that not so much.
Yeah.
But I do like the striking, like the blue and the green with the red.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And then we've got on the inner sleeve a further illustration. So so oddly enough, this...
Well done, Christine.
Yeah, so oddly enough, this, and it does say the band and the name of the album on here. So Christine was, of course, heavily involved in this, and she had been playing piano and keyboards on the previous, most of the previous albums. And this is the last one before she is made a full credited member of the band. As a matter of fact, she
at this stage, she was not.
She was asked to join the band just days before they went on tour to support this album. I don't know why it took so long. Maybe she was still in that band.
A woman?
No, I don't think it's that. I think she was in that band Chicken Shack, so maybe they broke up finally. I don't know. I don't know. Can't answer that. This is the inner sleeve. I was actually fortunate. I don't have many of these older ones on vinyl, but I found a German copy of this when Jax and Matt and I went to Portland. So, yeah, a lot of pictures in here.
Penguins on the front.
Penguins on the front, being amorous.
Penguins.
Being penguins. And, yeah, actually, this album belonged to someone named Norman Henderson from Saugus, Massachusetts, because he made himself a custom label and stuck it on the record. So yeah, now that we've got the artwork out of the way, we'll talk about the songs. This is it's an interesting album. It's a really, really interesting album, and it's completely an in-between album because Peter Green is gone and Bob Welch hasn't joined yet. So we have a Fleetwood Mac that consists of Mick Fleetwood and John McVie. I was told I've been pronouncing it wrong. It's Danny Kirwan. Or Kerwin. I thought I heard a Kirwan, but anyway, good guitar player, vocalist.
Not like Obi-Wan.
No. And then this is the last album. No, it's not. Sorry. Is this the last album with Jeremy Spencer? You'd think I would know. I wrote a friggin' book on it. Just a minute, let me check that. I think this might be the last album that Jeremy Spencer was in the band before he joined the Children of God religious cult. Not kidding. Let me see. It is. Yes, this is the last with Jeremy Spencer. But because it's not part of the Peter Green era and it's not part of the Bob Welch era, this album is all over the place. Like, stylistically.
Yes, in that it's not fully in one.
It sounds like a very disparate collection of songs, and a lot of their albums do. But I find this one really leans on the retro side of things. I mean,
yes, which I wasn't expecting, and it opens with
the first song. This is the rock. It could be an Elvis song. It could be a not Chuck Berry, but Sun Records. It could be an early. This is the rock. It's that.
So my comment was I was not expecting rockabilly, and I really
Yeah,
wasn't.
it's totally mid-50s Elvis. Like it's but no, and I mean this is 1970, okay? So it's 55 years ago, but this sounded like an oldie then.
Yes.
Like I'm sure when it came out it's a
it did.
total throwback.
Yes, I agree.
So it's an interesting way to open the album. I mean, it's catchy and it's upbeat. It just, again, like I've said so many times, you put this on for someone they'd never guessed. Yes, that's a Fleetwood Mac song. It doesn't sound like it's from the 70s. It doesn't sound like Fleetwood Mac.
No.
At all.
No. It doesn't.
It's got the echoed vocal and that sort of thing. Next up, now this is usually considered to be an early Fleetwood Mac classic, Station Man. I like this one.
Station House, isn't it?
No, Station Man. The album's Kiln House.
Oh, I had it. Okay, yeah.
So Station. Oh, this doesn't have any. Station Man, Kerwin, Spencer, McVie.
Oh, I could have told you that. It's Spencer. Spencer does all the vocals on this album, from what I can tell. But you can hear Christine on the harmonies for sure.
Yeah. Station Man is kind of a bluesy rock one. I guess this one wouldn't sound all that out of place on
We're having a standoff.
On one of the previous, like the Peter Green albums. What's interesting about this song is that when you listen to it, some of the guitar parts kind of remind me of The Who and Won't Get Fooled Again, particularly when it goes
Okay.
And Pete Townsend himself has admitted that there was an influence there because he played at a Peter Green tribute concert after he died. So
okay.
And yeah, go ahead.
So what I had noted, the first few verses in the chorus made me think Rolling Stones. I don't know why. Maybe it's that blues.
Yeah,
bass,
I mean,
perhaps?
the Stones had a lot of blues.
Yeah, I know.
So
that was their foundational.
Yeah, big
right?
time. Yeah.
I really liked Kirwan's guitar. I'm gonna try to say it right.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry,
After you
guys.
get used to saying it a certain way.
Apple Music references Cream in regards to this one.
Yeah, because it's kind of like Light Room, at the station. That sort of, maybe. And musically, too.
Yeah.
And as the book, in The Sound That Haunts You, I list a bunch of different cover versions of Fleetwood Mac songs. And among other things, this song was recorded by Rich Robinson of the Black Crowes, the guitarist in the Black Crowes. He did a solo album and did this, which kind of makes sense. It's not, I can hear that. Mm-hmm. Next up, wow. Blood on the Floor.
I haven't, yes.
This is...
Again, it's written Kirwan and Spencer.
This is,
it's country.
This is full on like Hank Williams Sr. Like this is old. It's mournful. It's a murder ballad.
I wasn't going to call it mournful, but...
The reason I'm gone is blood on the floor.
But it's the constant... I was just going to say, the
the
refrain, the blood on the floor. I said it sounds like throwback early country.
Oh, man.
And
that totally. Like,
very much unexpected country crooning for me.
I won't say I'm sorry. I'll just say I'm sorry. The reason I'm gone is blood on the floor. It's like that. I'm not kidding. That's how it goes. Blood on the floor. It's
I didn't know you had that in you.
Sorry.
It's very mournful.
It's like I said, it's all over the place. Next up, things pick up for Hi-Ho Silver. This song is also it's also been recorded under the title Honey Hush. Foghat did a version of it as Honey Hush, and it's like an early blues rock song.
Is it like a traditional blues?
I don't think so. I don't think it's a...
No? Okay.
Well, no, it's a cover.
Yeah.
Hold up.
It's written by Ed Kirkby and Fats Weller.
Fats Waller? Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it Waller?
Fats Waller, yeah.
Sorry.
So yeah, it is a cover, but it's been like a lot like Train. It's a little bit like Train Kept a Rollin'. As a matter of fact, the way that Foghat did it, it sounds like they took the music from Train Kept a Rollin', which was a Yardbirds cover, but anyway, Aerosmith kind of made it. but it sounds like Foghat took the music from Train Kept a Rollin' and the words to Honey Hush or Hi Ho
Maybe they
Silver.
did, like a hybrid.
Yeah, but it's kind of cool. Again, I guess it wouldn't sound out of place on one of the earlier albums either.
I added that it sounds like very early rock and roll, like Little Richard.
Yeah,
And we had like the driving piano,
like a Long Tall Sally or
I have no idea.
Tutti Frutti
Like
or
yeah,
yeah.
and harmonica.
Yeah.
Hear harmonica on there too.
Next up is, I think, one of the best songs in the album, Jewel-Eyed Judy. I like this one. And this one I mentioned in the book. This one is a template that the alt-rock bands of the 90s would make their bread and butter on, which is when you have a soft verse and then the chorus is really aggressive. This song is like that. The Judy in question is Judy Wong, who I think was their receptionist or something.
Oh, Jewel-Eyed Judy.
Jewel-Eyed Judy. Not like Judy Blue Eyes.
I thought it was not dissimilar to like a very rock-oriented Beatles song, like a McCartney type, especially the vocals.
Where he's got the raspy like
the
the
vocal
Hey Jude or
performance,
Helter
yes,
Skelter,
in particular by Spencer.
Yeah.
And Spencer's vocals are varied. I mean, this really showcased this whole album.
Yeah,
because it's all him, like as the main vocalist.
It's interesting because he wasn't on the main Then Play On album at all as a vocalist. He's got no songs on that album and no lead vocals, and yet here, blood on the floor.
Okay, so there's that one. Apparently Tim likes that one.
It's just I don't want to say I'm amused by it, but it's so very. I mean, it stands out. But yeah, I like Jewel-Eyed Judy a lot. And next up, we've got another old rock and roll throwback with Buddy Song, and this is basically a mishmash of all kinds of Buddy Holly's songs and lyrics,
but it's an original.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's intended to be an homage.
Yeah.
And it definitely is, like the vocal, like Spencer.
Yeah.
He's like an impressionist.
Pretty,
honestly.
Pretty
He is, though, don't you think?
Kind of, yeah. He's kind of a chameleon. And it's, it mentions, I think it mentions Peggy Sue. He definitely says that'll be the day at one point.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's fun.
It's a total, yeah. It just, again, it doesn't sound like Fleetwood Mac, and it doesn't sound like it's from 1970.
No. It sounds like neither. You're right.
So next up is Captain Picard's favorite, Earl Grey. This is an instrumental.
Yes, and I really liked it.
Yeah, it's nice.
I really liked it.
Nice is a funny way to say it. It is, but it is nice. It's nice. I don't mean
it's guitar and piano driven.
Yeah.
No, I enjoyed it.
They would do a few instrumentals as the albums go along. So next up is One Together.
My comment was that it puts me in mind of other British invasion type songs. And
I mean, like the Kinks or like Herman's Hermits.
Yes.
Yes.
Again,
it doesn't sound
like 1970.
Yeah.
No.
This next one is another song. This one is one that would get some traction later on. Tell Me All the Things You Do, because even when the last time they toured, when they had Mike Campbell from Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers on guitar and vocals, he would sing this song.
Okay. It was more blues oriented for me.
And then finally, as if to put a real stamp on the whole retro thing, they go back 10 years and do a song that my parents used to listen to when I was really little. They had this old rock and roll oldies bunch of records, and one of them was My Love Is Finer Than a Mission Bell.
So this is a cover?
Yeah, Donnie Brooks did it originally. So when I saw that, I'm like, I wonder if that's the same Mission Bell. I think it is, and sure enough, it is. So again, it's like, it's an interesting, for a band that's, I mean, they lost a guy that many considered to be their leader and their, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? The creative apex of Fleetwood Mac in Peter Green. And instead of showing that, yeah, we can keep going, we can forge ahead, they do a lot of these retro songs. So, yeah, it's
Apple Music steered me wrong because it indicated Gerwin and Spencer.
Well, let me look at someone with the last name Michael and someone with the last name Hodges.
Well, there you go. Way to go, Apple Music.
I'll trust the record.
Well, yes.
So let me see.
Well, you don't have to.
No, I want to get the first names. Jesse D. Hodges and William Michaels. So yeah, Donnie Brooks was the singer that made it famous. So yeah, it's really interesting because it's such a retro thing for an album that's, as we're talking about it, is 55 years old. So they were already reaching back. Now there were a couple of other songs from these sessions. One is called Dragonfly, which is a Kerwin song. And I think it's better than most of the songs on this album. I think it should have made the album. And the B-side of that was another song, another original called Purple Dancer. So those are the other songs that are floating around from this era. So yeah, very interesting.
I just thought it was sweet and kind of, it was folksy. Yeah. That was my commentary on that one.
Very, very much a detour album. This the 8-track version is different because it lists, it's got that box that has the name of the album and the band and the songs on it, which the other media do not have. But anyway, so there you go. That is the 4th Fleetwood Mac album. The first one without Peter Green, the last one with Jeremy Spencer, and the last one before Bob Welch would join, which would usher in a very much a different era for Fleetwood Mac, which we will get to. So don't forget The Sound That Haunts You, Beginner's Companion to Fleetwood Mac. This is a vast and very varied catalog, and so this book is designed to help you get through it. Available, I'll have a link below. All my books are available through Amazon, and thanks to everybody that's bought it so far, and that's about it. So that's the end of this edition of the Fleetwood Mac Deep Dive. Hope you're enjoying it, and we'll see you next week with some future games.